Praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and rule and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. So this lesson is going to be what you see on the screen. It says constitutional amendment to allow Trump third term introduced in the House. So this has been introduced. So it's an idea that this could actually happen. You know what I'm saying? And how Trump is moving lately, what he's been doing with these with these executive orders. He's been moving like a real Caesar. you know, so this is something that could definitely be implemented. And it kind of just comes up out like this. I'm just now running to this. This came out January 23rd. So I don't care. Old news can still be new news. News is news. And it's just like executive orders that are signed from other presidents. They end up getting executed by another president at a later time. You see? So with that being said, I'm going to get a few, just like a precept or two going into this. So the first one I want to get, of course, is Isaiah 10:1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness, which they have prescribed." Now, we understand the Constitution is something that was written. Matter of fact, let's get the word prescribed in the etymology. All right, to prescribe, it says to write down as a direction, law, or rule. It says write before prefix in writing. It says ordain, determine in advance. It says to write. It says advise, appoint, or designate as a remedy for a disease. So pretty much what prescribe means is to write down as a direction or law or rule. So they're trying to come up with a rule where he can implement a third term. And now we understand that it's always been, these presidents do 2 terms and then they bounce. So a total of 8 years. I think there's only been one president who did 3 years. Man, if this motherfucker Trump, for lack of better words, Salakia. 1 second. Yeah, if Trump does 3 terms, man, all hell's gonna break loose. Shit. He's only been in office for about a month or something, going on a month, hitting February 20th. And I feel like all hell's already about to break loose. This man hasn't even been in term for a month. And people are fed up. The only other president that did 3 terms was Franklin D. Roosevelt. Let me see if I have the right one. Yeah, I think he did 3 terms. Yeah, you see that? Hold on. So, like, 1 second. All right. Yeah, so he's the only one who did 3 terms. So as you see right here, March 4th, 1933 to April 1945, that's about 12 years. You know, usually presidents only do 2 terms. I think after them they really made that constitution where you can only do, whatever. So of course 4 times 3, you get that amount. So with this being said, constitutional amendment. So they're trying to amend what was already constitutionally written or prescribed as a rule or law that a president can only serve 2 terms. It says to allow Trump third term in office. So it says a Republican House member introduced a resolution to amend the U.S. Constitution to allow President Donald Trump and any other future president to be elected to serve a third term. It says the 22nd Amendment currently bars anyone from being elected to more than um, 2 terms. So it says a Republican House member introduced a resolution Thursday to aim at the U.S. Constitution to allow President Donald Trump and any other further president to be elected third term in the White House. Trump has proven himself to be the only figure in the modern history capable of reversing our nation's decay and restoring America to greatness, and he must be given time necessary to accomplish the goal. Yeah, give this motherfucker three terms, man. Because technically, yeah, yeah, give this dude 3 terms, man. you know, it says it is an imperative that we provide President Trump with every resource necessary to correct the disastrous course set by Biden administration. He is dedicated to resorting the republic to in saving our country, and we as legislators and as states must do everything in our power to support him. All right, so of course they're going to write these decrees to keep a wicked ass individual in it. So woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. Keep going. Verse 2 says to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people. And you can see him already doing that right now, you know, with deporting our people, the northern tribes. Even though it's all a part of Jacob's trouble, and I'm gonna say it straight, and a lot of them fucking deserve it, because at the end of the day, you're all mad that you're getting deported and all these things, or oh God, but you never listened to God in the first place, who you ignorantly call God, which is his name really is Yahweh. He gave us a choice. You chose this route. This is what we're in. Go back to your country. You know what I'm saying? Although, in my heart of hearts, I am hoping that Jake stands up and fights back. But hey, is what it is, right? It is what it is. I actually kind of want to get this word. Decree, and I think that word is hakwak, if I'm not mistaken. And that word decree means to cut out, inscribe, all right, engrave, or portray, you know, to cut in or on. See, you could take this word decree and line it up with the MOTB, because that's what happens, when you take it, you're going to get cut in, or something's going to be engraved in you, or inscribed inside of you. Ooh, that's another lesson. So look out for that one. All right, so my last one, Daniel 8:25, it says, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Exactly. You want to do a third term, which ultimately is showing your pride, and that pride is just going to steadily increase to where they think they can go hand to hand combat with the prince of princes, and that's not going to end well with them. So I didn't have too much on that topic. I just wanted to bring those 2 precepts out and understand that shit like this is actually going on in our lifetime. We're really living in a great time. The times where the prophets before us were wanting to see, and we're getting to see it. So stay prayed up, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up and understand that things are going to get hectic. People are going to betray you. People are going to come against you. The world is going to come against you because they came against Yahushai. And that's who you're trying to emulate or be in the stead of. Because we all know Yahushai ain't here yet. But he'll come back. So just once you go through your fire, man, you're going to have to take it on the chin. That's the best I can say it. You know, we go through fire right now. You know, I'm not going to sit here and act like just because Jacob's trouble is not here that life isn't hard at times. It is. We go through things, but we understand, contractions get tougher and tougher, harder and harder. They squeeze tighter and tighter. All right, it becomes more painful. So just stay in the fight, keep your faith, and just keep it pushing, and the Lord will vindicate and justify you if you keep your crown and you hold your faith until death. All right, so Lord willing, is edifying, giving all glory and praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim HaKakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until the next time, I'll say shalom, and like always, repent for Yahweh Shai is coming back soon to do what me and you believe. All right, shalom.